Welcome to 77 Paisa channel. Today it's going to be another topic on online shopping. Nowadays, more and more people have started to buy online and they heavily rely on the reviews for their purchase decisions. Unfortunately, these e-com marketplaces haven't created enough awareness about the product reviews to the consumers. So in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the must-know facts about Amazon reviews that would help you make an informed purchase decision. In fact, most Amazon customers are not aware that Amazon collects three major types of reviews or feedbacks. The product review is your review about the product. The delivery feedback is the feedback for the courier partners, and the seller feedback is for the seller who is selling the product. We need to understand the Amazon ecosystem better in order to understand what these reviews are. Let me try to explain the Amazon ecosystem with a simple picture. Please keep in mind that Amazon doesn't sell products directly to the consumer. It just provides the infrastructure for the buyers and sellers to sell and buy products. There are three major stakeholders that you need to understand: sellers who sell the products. There are also product listings, which is actually each product will have one page in Amazon, which is called as a product listing page. Then there are buyers or consumers. There are logistic partners who are responsible for picking up the order from a warehouse and delivering it to the buyer. So, what is the relationship between a seller and a product listing? A seller can sell only one product, or a seller can sell more than one product. Similarly, one product could be sold by a single seller, or one product could be sold by more than one seller. What happens when the buyer places an order? An order may have one product or more than one product. So for each of the product, if that product has got only one seller, the order is automatically placed to that seller. If the product has got more than one seller, Amazon by default has a seller which is called as the buy box seller. If you do not change the seller, the order will go to that seller, but you have an option to change the seller and then place an order. So now that you have understood the different types of stakeholders and the different types of reviews, you would be able to easily relate what review relates to which stakeholder. So the seller feedback is a feedback that you are writing about a seller, not about a product or not about the problems in your delivery process. Similarly, in the product review, you are writing about that product. So some seller sending you a fake product should not be included in your product review. It is a problem from the seller, so it should be part of the seller feedback. Similarly, delivery feedback. It is purely your delivery experience. For example, if a product is sitting in a courier that is in the next street for 3 days, the seller is not responsible for this. It is the delivery partner who is responsible for this, and this should get into the delivery feedback of the delivery partner. So once you understand these different types of reviews and different types of stakeholders, you would be able to write effective reviews and also use the already existing reviews more effectively. So here are some tips that would help you write the reviews in the right way. What goes into the product reviews are things about the product quality, whether good or bad, the utility of the product, and other features of the product that you would like the other customers to know. Uh, any non-conformance to the product description will also get into the product review. What goes into the seller feedback is you receiving a fake product or an incorrect product. For example, you ordered for a Ray-Ban, a sunglass, but a fake product is delivered to you. It is not a problem of the product as such or the listing as such. It is a problem of the seller. The seller is trying to fraud you and sending you a fake product. So this negative review should be tagged in the seller feedback, not on the product review. Any issues around the delivery process like delayed delivery, damaged goods, updating of wrong status. Most of the times the courier partners might be updating a status, wrong status without consulting with you. They may say that unable to reach customer or customer has delayed the delivery and things like that. These are neither the problem of a product nor the problem of the seller. So these issues should never get into the product review or seller feedback. These things should be documented and appropriate feedback should be given only for the courier partners through the delivery feedback. So finally, here are a few tips for you to make an informed purchase using the Amazon reviews. Obviously, the first thing that you would do before making a purchase is to look for the product reviews. But here you need to know how you can identify and ignore the outliers. It could be both positive and also negative. So some of the negative outliers could be related to what we saw earlier. Some consumers would have wrongly left a seller feedback or delivery feedback as a product review. Things around fake products, return issues, damage issues, these are not really product issues, and hence any negative issues related to that can be ignored. Similarly, review without having a verified purchase tag, you can ignore them as well. Also, there are certain five-star reviews or very positive reviews that you need to ignore. These are typically reviews that are concentrated on the same day or so. For the same product, you can see 15, 20 reviews that are written on the same day, and those are written by reviewers who have not reviewed any other products. These are ways of identifying false positives. So once you have finalized the product, then you have to choose the seller. If a product has got only one seller, no issue. But if the product has got multiple sellers, Amazon picks up a seller as a buy box seller and presents as the default seller. But it's not mandatory that you buy from that seller. You can change the seller. What you need to look for when picking up the seller is not just the price. Here is one, you have to go take a look at the seller rating of that seller, and if you're not satisfactory with the seller rating of the default seller, you can change the seller and place the order with a different seller who has got a much better rating. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching and happy shopping. If you found this informative, please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel and click the bell button as well. If you have any feedback, questions or comments, use the comment section and we'll respond as soon as possible. Thanks and bye bye.